And October is Menopause Awareness Month, and it's an important time to empower women with information and strategies to navigate this stage of life. Pharmacist and author Sherry Torkos is here with more. Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming in today, because again, this is such an important conversation. But why is it so important that we normalize this conversation about menopause?
Well, I think for a long time there's been a stigma around menopause, and it's something that I think a lot of women, especially younger women, kind of dread getting into that time. And this is a natural phase. We are all going to be there at some point. So yes, there's hot flashes, mood swings, changes in body composition, and there's some challenges, I would say, that come into menopause. But there are also a lot of ways that we can manage menopause, and women today have more options than we had, say, 20 or 30 years ago.
True.
So it's important to seek out information, evaluate your options, and realize that no two women are alike. We all go through it differently. Our needs are different, and that way our plan should be different as well.
Well, you have a couple of different ways that we can manage this when it comes to those symptoms. Let's talk about diet and food, and you have this display here. Where does this start?
Yes. Okay, so diet's always the foundation of any health plan, and when it comes to managing menopause, there are a number of studies that have shown that the Mediterranean style of eating, lots of vegetables, lean protein, plant-based proteins, fish, that is a healthier way to go because it provides us with fiber, protein, micronutrients that can support our health in menopause. So not just dealing with some of the symptoms, but studies also show that the Mediterranean diet also can help to delay the onset of menopause and maybe make those symptoms a little less intense.
Okay, so it's even something that you can work in now, and it's easy.
That's right, and these are all healthy foods.
Yeah.
Cruciferous vegetables, they also contain cancer-fighting compounds, so that's helpful.
Okay, what about some different plants that people can maybe look for on the shelf if they want to look for those remedies?
Right, so there are plants that contain phytoestrogens. These are plant-based estrogens. They're called isoflavones, and they're naturally present in plants such as soy, which is part of the legume family. So if you think of edamame and tofu, and this is believed to be the secret or the reason why a lot of women in Asia go through menopause easier than us North Americans, because they eat a lot of these soy-based foods, which again have these plant-based estrogens. You can also find phytoestrogens in supplements. So this Promensil, which contains red clover, this contains isoflavones, 4 isoflavones that help with hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings, dryness, irritability, nervousness, with side benefits in that it helps with supporting bone and heart health. So there's an extra strength tablet, and this is a new gummy. So this is a great option for women that are looking for natural ways to manage menopause.
Okay.
Without the side effects and risks. This is non-hormonal, but I will say it doesn't work instantly. So if a woman is taking this, you have to realize that it's going to take at least, I'd say, 3 to 4 weeks really to get the optimal benefit.
Something to like work into, I guess, your bloodstream and everything overall.
It takes time for it to kind of get into those estrogen receptors and satisfy them.
What you mentioned, you also touched on it here, but when we talk about bone and heart health, what are some of those ways that we can tackle that?
So as we get into menopause, estrogen levels decline. We are at increased risk of heart disease and osteoporosis. So thinking about things that you can do to fortify your defenses. So for heart health, garlic is king. Garlic offers a wealth of benefits for helping with blood pressure, cholesterol, reducing inflammation, improving circulation. We don't always want to smell like garlic. So if you're looking for the benefits of garlic without smelling like garlic, that's where a supplement like this can be helpful. This Kyolic, it's aged garlic extract.
Interesting.
Backed by a lot of clinical studies, hundreds of studies, and actually used as a medicine in many areas of the world. So that's something women can take daily. Omega-3 supplements can be helpful too.
Absolutely. And you've also touched on just some of the different, stress and anxiety, things like that. Let's talk about that real quick. We have about 3 seconds.
So for skin health, I would recommend collagen.
Yes.
This is helpful for reducing the fine lines, supporting the structures of the skin. This is a hydrolyzed collagen, this NeoCell. So this is one that I take myself. You can mix it with juice, water, hot or cold beverages. And it's a side benefit in that it's good for joint health. So think about collagen. And specifically for stress and sleep, this Relax spray contains passion flower. That's something you can take at night to help promote calming, relaxation, magnesium, and then also the Sweet Dreams formula. That's another option too to help with sleep.
Great. Well, Sherry, thank you so much for coming on the show and showing us a little bit of different ways to help out, especially with menopause. It is natural. So now we do have all your information up on our website at chch.com/morninglive.